Hey, this is Casey Smagala again, candidate for alderman up here in the 39th Ward. And I'm at El Santo this morning doing another FifthStar segment with my friend Mark Walters. And as we explained last time when we were at Jim Bacher, FifthStar segments are the best parts of our city. We all know that the city of Chicago has 4 stars that stand for really important parts of our city's history. But it's my belief, and a lot of other folks up here, that Chicago's best is ahead of us. And Chicago's best is our small business owners. It's our entrepreneurs and artists and city service workers. Just ordinary people doing extraordinary things to make our city a lot stronger place. And so we're at El Santo today with Mark to talk a little bit more about that.
Thanks for having me, Casey.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for letting me in here and supplying the neighborhood with some really good tacos.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been getting amazing feedback on all the food. And it's been super cool seeing people very receptive to this kind of new concept that we're bringing into the neighborhood.
Yeah, so tell me about what drew you to the North Park and Albany Park neighborhood.
Sure. Some people that see this might know I went to North Park for 4 years and got my bachelor's in media studies and English lit. I graduated last year, and I've known this neighborhood for about 5 years now, counting. And the reason Albany Park was where El Santo wanted to be was because I really think Albany Park is becoming that destination neighborhood for people to go and experience a new part of Chicago.
It's nice that now that families in this neighborhood have some options. We could always use more, and that's going to be a huge part of my campaign as alderman, and what I do when I'm in there is recruiting and retaining businesses. But it's the interesting businesses that I think make this a really special place. So walk us through your menu a little bit.
Sure.
We're not in Taco Bell here.
El Santo is an LA-inspired taqueria that has a lot of influences from Mexican street tacos.
Okay.
And that LA mindset is really to try to take the food to the next level. LA and New York both have been those hubs for innovation of food.
Yeah.
Forward-thinking food, taking risks. I mean, this isn't just your regular old Mexican taco place. Like, we have steak and bacon tacos, applewood smoked bacon with queso fresco and Asian slaw. I mean, like, this is a amalgamation of cultures.
Yeah.
Just kind of like Albany Park is.
Exactly. It fits into the neighborhood. You source a lot of the stuff locally, right?
Right.
Or independently or organically. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So we have a lot of vendors that we get, like a skip and a throw away from right here at our home base. And
That's awesome.
we try our best to have the highest quality food that we can, clean meats. We use organic Hass avocados for our guacamole.
Okay.
And for our salads. And we just do our best to make sure that we're an institution in the neighborhood where people can go and get clean food for their family. I mean, I was in here last night and there were a lot of young families eating, and it's healthy food, and it's just like, it's clean and it's good to eat.
Yeah, and an important part for at least me, the broke guy who helps run the community centers, it's affordable. I mean, I came in here the other day, we had like a multicultural potluck at the Albany Park Community Center.
Right.
And so I ran down the street here, I picked up one of every taco, and it didn't break the bank. I can actually afford rent this month, so that's a good thing.
Right.
And so it's all those things. It's healthy, it's local, they're hiring local folks like yourself, but importantly to a lot of families, it's affordable.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that goes with our happy hour menu. So, from 2 to 4, we've got a discounted menu for people that are just getting out of school or in between classes. They can come and just get a quick meal before the next class or before they go home. And we just, you're right. We have $2 tacos, $3 guacamole, desserts for $3. A lot of people care about getting food that's good and inexpensive for them and their families.
And so we talked a lot about all these things that El Santo was doing for the neighborhood. And you're exactly the type of entrepreneurs that we want here. What more could the neighborhood be doing to support your guys' business?
We want El Santo to be a hub where people can go and engage in community activities. On our opening day, I'm trying to remember. It was this group from Swedish Cub, and they were new moms. That was kind of the theme, and they were having a painting party in here.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
If you go on our Facebook page, you can
I think I
see.
saw that.
Yeah, you can see like everyone's holding up their paintings, and it's just this this mom group that they come and they were hanging out and just painting and just having a lot of fun. And that's the kind of restaurant that we want to be. We want people to feel like they can call and be like, oh hey, I wanted to have like a study session in El Santo. Is there any way that you can maybe we're gonna have like 15, 20 people. Is there any way we can have the happy hour menu extended, or is there any way that we can use this place as a place that we can eat but also study, or a place that we can have arts and crafts, or just using this as a destination for that.
Yeah. And that's also because one thing I think makes us such a strong neighborhood up here across the 39th Ward, and in this neighborhood in particular, is you've got the Hollywood North Park Civic Association. You have the extraordinary group from Hate Has No Home here. You've got the Friends of Peterson Elementary School.
Definitely.
You've got North Park neighbors. So it's an extremely civically minded community, which is why I choose to live and work and went to school here. But it's just great that we have a hub like this where they can meet and gather for those types of places.
Yeah, absolutely. And this isn't, this isn't one of those establishments either that, come in, get your food, leave. I mean, come here, eat, hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
We want to create that environment.
Yeah. And it's important to have that in the neighborhood. So answer this. This might even be a tough question. It's like, what is business success to you guys?
Business success. Business success goes beyond like quarterly revenue reports. Business success for a small business especially goes way beyond just how much money you made in a month or how much product you are pushing out. To be honest with you, we are really looking to serve people. Literally, we are serving people food, but also figuratively, we want to create that place where people are truly happy. Like, people are happy coming here and eating. And if they had didn't have the best meal experience or something, we want to be able to fix that and make sure that they know that we are engaged in what they think and how they respond to our food. So just truly making people happy and enjoying the small business that we have, but also just being, again, that place where people can come and feel like this is a open space for them to host an event, or for them to come and hang out and have fun with their arts and crafts crew,
No, as someone who plans on being up here for the rest of my life, I'm excited about how successful you all have been since you've opened just in the first few weeks. And the really smooth, and I would even say respectful transition that you all made from the local pizzeria to El Santo. What's next?
We currently are working on getting a liquor license so that we can kind of create that either BYOB environment, or we can start serving here, because it's a lot of fun BYOB places where you can come and just, with your buddies and just bring a 6-pack or something and then just kick back after a long day. So that's one of our goals, and we also want to be able to start hosting more events. One great example is Nighthawk right down the street. They've got these great concepts for their events, like the End of the Line comedy tour and the Bob Ross night, and all these really fun events that get a lot of people in there. That place is packed during their events, and that's an example of an establishment that really cares about their community, because they're not just serving people alcohol, they're creating that space where people can be like, oh yeah, this is a fun place to hang out, this is home, this is, in my neighborhood.
Because I studied urban planning at the University of Helsinki in Finland after I got my degree in politics from North Park. And that's a concept that we call third spaces. So it's not home, it's not work, it's that in-between space that really makes neighborhoods interesting.
Right.
So it's it's a great taqueria, but there's good taquerias all over Chicago.
Sure.
But this is one where you come in and it has that cheers factor. You run into people from the university.
Yeah.
I run into a colleague from the community center. I run into some compadres from the Civic Association.
Right.
It makes me excited as someone who's doing everything I can to go to work on city council. It just motivates me knowing that I'm going to be going to work for people like you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're looking for, is people like you, because the thing is we need local politicians that are able to be advocates for us, and people that will use social media to promote us, and people that use their platforms
Yeah.
to boost small business.
We need a mentality of supporting small businesses in every ward.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be, it can't be, well, I'm the alderman for this specific issue, or I'm the alderman for the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Every alderman needs to be at the back of our small businesses. Well, thanks a ton for letting me crash this place early on a Saturday morning. I know you guys aren't even open yet, but you made time for us.
No,
so.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming and highlighting our restaurant.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'll just end with saying, if you need a good taco, if you need one at an affordable place with people who care about the neighborhood and are hiring folks that live in it, drop by El Santo. It's a dynamite place, and then I also think it meets every example of what I talk about of being a 5th Star here in the city of Chicago, up in the 39th Ward. Thanks for joining us this morning.